going on, guys? How is everybody doing today? It is Mr. Welshi here to bring you my first gameplay commentary in a long-ass time. I have not been able to upload anytime recently. I have a semi-impressive gameplay to show you guys. I left towards the end, and we were gonna lose, but I think it's still worthy enough. I dropped over 30 kills, almost dropped a 40 bomb in 8 minutes. With a sniper. I got a semi-good clip. Let me know if you think it's worth keeping. That's enough about the gameplay. I'm here to talk to you guys about two things. My sniping, why I stopped sniping, and where I've been. So I'll start with where I've been first. I've been here. I haven't been able to upload or anything. My parents have become incredibly strict towards competitive gaming, towards YouTube, towards live streaming, towards everything that I want to do. They have suddenly decided to crack down on it and put a giant chastity belt around my life. So, you know, in an interesting way, you could think about it is I'm getting fucked. So I can't do anything that I want to do involving this kind of stuff. So I've been stuck just twiddling my thumbs, wasting time, doing absolutely nothing, which I hate more than anything. I hate wasting time. I hate not doing anything, which is what I've been doing for the last 2 months now, I think. You know, so that's why I haven't been here. You know, they're just against it, and you know, I'm sure some of you know how that is. Parents just don't want their kids to play video games for some reason. And, you know, my parents are thoroughly convinced that it is ruining my life. Now, enough about that. If I keep talking about it, I'm going to get too frustrated, you know, to even talk right. So, sniping. By the end of this video, I think you'll be pretty impressed. I have a average sniping accuracy when I actually play every day. My average sniping accuracy with a 12 sensitivity on Black Ops 2 and a 13 on Ghosts. I have a 60% accuracy, which is pretty impressive in my opinion. And I get clips and stuff. Whatever I do, you know, it happens like any other sniper. Now, I used to try going for clips. I used to try to be a YouTube sniper. You know, going for clips, making montages, etc., etc. Now, you're probably wondering why I stopped. To be honest, I really don't know why I stopped sniping. You know, I think I am better at sniping than I am at competitive. You know, I'm a good competitive player in my personal opinion. You know, I'm not boasting, it's just how I feel about myself. And, you know, I think I'm at least twice as good at sniping when I actually snipe. So, why did I stop? Probably because the likelihood that I would actually succeed in the sniping community was so low. I didn't really see a reason why I should attempt it. If you get what I'm saying, you know, for every competitive player, there's at least, you know, 10 snipers. You know, if you really think about the ratio for every good competitive player, and you know, there's a lot of good snipers. Like a lot of the snipers that are in FaZe, that were in Optic, that are in SOAR, Obey, all these, you know, larger organizations. They all have a pretty similar skill level. Except players like, you know, FaZe Blue that can drop 100 kills in Modern Warfare 3 with a sniper. He's ridiculous. But, you know, most of them are pretty even. So, you know, even if I became one of the better snipers, quote unquote, I still would have at least 1,000 other people as good as me, if not better, trying to do the same exact thing that I'm trying to do. So, you know, the likelihood that I actually succeed in doing that would be so low, and it would be so frustrating, the fact that I wouldn't go anywhere really quickly, that I wouldn't want to do it. So I made the decision to stop sniping, you know, for fun, or, well, not for fun, I still snipe for fun, but, you know, stop sniping, you know, for clips and stuff like that, you know, and just strictly go to competitive. Now, do I regret that decision? Sometimes. I sometimes regret it. You know, I do miss sniping a whole lot. I think it's a lot more fun than playing competitive sometimes, because there's no pressure, you know, really. Unless you have a deadline for, like, a big montage or something like that, or something along those lines, or like an entry, a tryout, It's kind of a thing, you know, unless you have like a deadline, it's pretty easy going and you can do it whenever you want. You don't have to, you know, you don't have specific times or like regulations you have to do things. You can just go and snipe, and wherever you get, you know, quad feeds and shit is where you get it. People don't care. You know, with competitive, there's a lot more restrictions, and it's a little bit more serious. You know, you don't have as much fun, you know, sometimes because you're playing so seriously, trying to win. So yeah, on the aspect of fun, you know, on that particular topic, I think I miss sniping more than I would playing competitive. So, you know, that I have to say, but everything else, I gotta say, I probably prefer competitive more, because it's more challenging for me. Sniping is a little too easy, in my opinion. I like a challenge, and I get bored of it really, really quickly, especially if I'm not challenged. So, like, if things are too easy, I don't really like doing them. It doesn't make much sense, really, but, like, if you were me, it would make more sense. You know, I like having something that makes me try. That's why I like competitive, because I can't just go easy every game. You know, I might get an easy game once out of every 3 GBs. And, you know, with sniping, I get an easy game every time I get in a lobby. I'm playing a bunch of idiots, you know, that really don't know how to play. No offense to the common player, it's just how some people are. They don't really understand how to play really well compared to other players. So, that being said, competitive keeps my interest, and sniping is too easy to blow off, so I wouldn't be that successful at it. With competitive, I have a full team that is constantly badgering me to get on, to practice. You know, if I don't want to practice, they tell me to suck it up and play. You know, get over myself and actually do what I need to do, which is good. You know, it keeps my focus in the actual game. When with sniping, you know, and recording, I can easily just shrug it off. Oh, I don't need to make a video today. You know, it's too easy. So that's probably the biggest reason why. I still love doing it. You know, I'll upload a video like this every now and then where I do well with a sniper, because I am talented with a sniper, in my opinion. I always have been. I learned how to snipe before I learned how to play competitive. So it's probably where all my competitive play started, because I would actually, you know, 1v1 people, and, you know, I would lose, of course, and I'd win some. And then I'd get into clans and, you know, play against their snipers who are better than me, start getting better at sniping, and then, you know, beat them and get more competitive and more competitive and more competitive with it. Until I finally actually, you know, got really into the whole competitive aspect of Call of Duty. So that's probably what fueled my energy towards, my focus towards competitive was with sniping, was me being a competitive person to begin with. So I wanted to be better than everybody else that sniped, you know, that I knew, so I got better at it and better at it and better at it, and kept competing against other people, just sniping and having fun. And, you know, I just, you know, I successfully did that. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, even though I didn't win and I just left the match. It was still pretty impressive in my opinion. Please tune in for my next video. This is Mr. Welshi backing out saying peace. Hope to see you guys soon. Drop a like and a comment. Have a wonderful day, folks.